Welcome to INN CEO Talks. Joining me today is Brad Rourke, the president and CEO of Scottie Resources, which trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol SCOT, on the OTCQB under the symbol SCTSF, and on the Frankfurt under the symbol SR8. Brad is an experienced mining, energy, and real estate executive with an impressive record of successfully creating and managing startups. His leadership and entrepreneurial approach have given a new direction to Scottie Resources and its efforts in the Golden Triangle. Scottie Resources is a gold and silver exploration company with properties located in the Golden Triangle of British Columbia, which is in the northwestern sector of the province, and it hosts one of the richest gold ore bodies in the world. The Scottie mine produced 16.25 tons of gold per ounce when it was operating in the 80s. Brad, welcome. You just released results from your drill program in the Blueberry Zone, which is just 2 kilometers from the Scottie mine. Bring us up to speed.
Sure. A lot of the attention as of late has been the Blueberry Zone, where we've had quite a bit of success. So the news release that we just put out was exciting and some interesting grades. They weren't our best, but if you look at the sum of the whole, it's filling in all these gaps where we haven't to. So we're really excited about that project. And there's a lot of more. We still haven't released all the information from Blueberry or Scottie. As we all know, Assay labs have been severely challenged. But I think, it's all really coming in now and pretty consistent news coming here for the next 6 weeks, we think, and get some more out on the Blueberry and Scottie as well. But yeah, it's been a new discovery for us, and we've gone from 0 in 2019 to about 650 meters of strike, open on a long strike and more importantly at depth. So lots more there and to follow up on, and it's been really we're happy. We're very happy with our results. Exceeded our expectations, so that's good.
Yeah, so you're awaiting future results from this drill program, and then where do you go from there?
Well, we're already planning.
Yeah.
Well, we're planning a 2022 drill season. That's happening right now, and we're as we get these results out, we just need to vector in. But we pretty much have our program laid out there, and then we'll start articulating that to the market and get ready for the next season. So, yeah.
So do you foresee a couple more years of drilling, or are you now at that point where you're then saying, okay, what's next stage here for us? And if you're already thinking that, what is next stage for you?
Okay, well, for sure, like many juniors, we're in this business to prove up, highlight our exploration team and prove up land so we can put it to the next logical suitor. And that's, of course, our goal and most guys. We've always said in the past, our goal is to show a pathway to 1 million ounces of gold. We see the light at the end of the tunnel there now. I think, or hopefully our goal would be by the end of 2022 season, we'd have a real high degree of confidence that we kind of be there. And then it'll just be a mathematical equation, because the next question will be, well, when are you going to come out with a resource? And I think we'll be able to articulate exactly what it would take for us, again, with spacings and depth. But I think generally, to kind of prove up that theory. But, I think one more season and then we would hopefully that internally we have that confidence that then we'd be talking resource. Now, again, my neighbor just got bought out for $3.5 billion. And then North America's next mine is the other neighbor to the south. So it's 2022 will be exciting. There'll be redeployment of money. Hopefully it comes into our area, into the Golden Triangle. It's logical as the Peridium shareholders receive their money. And then, of course, the energy behind Ascot and the new Premier Mill, 2,800 ton a day mill that should be operational, I would say Q1 2023. It's bringing a lot of attention to it. So if we just keep doing what we're doing, showing the success that we have, and when the time's right, this will go to the next stage where it needs to go. Right now at the bottom of the market, we're just happy to be drilling, and I think we're in no hurry to get rid of it at this moment. We've been at it 7 years, the timing will have to be right for us. But we're just keep drilling holes. We're not going to do anything different than we've been doing. So we're looking forward to it.
Well, tell me about the scope of the property and project that you have.
Okay, well, Scottie possesses, it's quite funny. When we started out with 400 hectares. We're 52,000 hectares now in the Golden Triangle. And that's the accumulation of over a dozen transactions that we've done since I got involved. And within that, there's 7 past producing gold mines. But all of our work is truly maybe on 4% of that big land package. We also think setting the table for the next bigger entities, they want to see running room. And it would have been hard for them to consolidate, or perhaps a little easier for me because, let's say one of these larger companies come in, the price just goes up. So I think the table's set for that, for the exploration potential for a very long time. But we'll just keep focusing in around the Scottie Gold Mine. That's not to say we don't have other zones, and these are longer conversations, but we're always testing some of it because there's a lot of smoke in the Golden Triangle, as we know. Geology is everywhere, but it's the systems we own now. But we'll just keep people focused. We don't need people to see all the other things that may or may not be in the future, because I think we can make a pretty compelling case in value just with what we're drilling now. So far outweighs the market cap that you see on the ticker.
So where are you at financially? Do you have the resources that you need to continue to move forward with your drilling programs and prove out the resource? Or is there a potential that you might go back to the market?
Well, that's a good question. We have a little bit of money in the treasury, just under $4 million, which is for us good. We've never hardly gone into a season with $4 million in the past. But so in our first year of drilling, we did 2,000 meters, and then we did 7,000. And last season, we did 14,000. Scottie Resources will do 15,000 meters regardless this season. We're not going to go back. And if the market was healthier, you might have seen 30,000 meters. So we have the targeting for that because of the progression we've had. So yes, I probably don't have enough money. I guess I can do it in my head. I know the numbers quite well. Probably need to supplement another $3 to $4 million to achieve that 15,000 meters, and then geophysics and the other things that we have planned. But I'm in no duress where I'm not worried. Now, would I go out to the market? I think I'll just go internally, and we'll try that first with some of my bigger partners. I do have the support of we had 0 corporates 2.5 years ago, and now about 35% of the company's owned by, whether it's Eric Sprott. It's no secret Yaman has come in and bought a nice little piece. And then we have a pretty prominent Swiss family office. Everybody's happy. Just, we've done great. The market's not there. So I think we'll try internally there. It's on sale in the market. It's just, the market's fickle. We all know this. So that's where I'll kind of focus. But it's interesting. I used to have to go beg. And now, the phone rings. There's no shortage of people who'd love to raise me money at these low valuations, of course. We're valued right now the same price we were before we ever even drilled one drill hole. That's how bad it is. Yeah. So it's good value. It's out there, and just a lot of due diligence there. It's all laid out for people to see. So we're happy, and we're confident that it's just timing. We're in no duress.
Well, our audience are people who want to invest. What's the number one thing you want them to take away from this interview?
Well, I think if if it all entice and it all you believe in the macro of gold and such, you just, the number one thing is what I would point out to people is jurisdiction. It's pretty obvious. The Golden Triangle would be in the top 4 districts on the planet Earth at this very moment. And then that would be backed by Newmont making a big position in the area when they bought the GT Gold. Of course, Newcrest now have come in. When you make a $3.5 billion investment, they're thinking very long into the future. And that's good for the industry and everybody in the Golden Triangle, because it just shows, we know that interest is going to be there for many years to come, and not a fleeting blip in the stock market. Also, what people don't really, what I like to put on, the Lundins are in the area. That's something new. Hochschild's in the area. So when you have that kind of interest from people who are in for the long run, and the gold that we're finding, again, KSM, the largest deposit in the world's there. And then with Scottie, there's 5 stories. If you go to Tudor, you go SK Mining, and these companies have done extremely well, but they were $40 million market caps, much like we are 3-4 years ago. Well, we've done the work to now get people excited. So at the very least, it's possible. Look at our data, decide for yourself. But if you're going to put risk capital to work, just compare us with what else you might be thinking of. And I think, from the drill bit alone, you'd be very interested, right? It's a very interesting project, very, very good grades, and lots more news to come yet.
Well, on that note, then, I hope you'll come back in a couple of months and give us some updates, because there will be people who will go, okay, I want to be following you.
That's right. Put me to task. I would love people to throw knives at us, put us to task, but we're keep your eyes open, and more importantly, just go look at what we've done in the past. It's been really good, really exciting, and we're in a real exciting area. So
that's fabulous. Well, I look forward to talking to you again in the near future, and thank you for your time today.
Great to be with you, Stuart. Bye now.
Bye.